Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Trey, the Frugal Dad, and today's video, I just want to kind of talk about eBay, Poshmark, reselling, and I want to specifically talk about selling on multiple platforms. So there's been a lot going on in the resale community recently. Not to really mention any names or touch on anything, but there is a larger reseller who's recently been suspended. So that got me thinking about the kind of two schools of thought there is on listing on multiple platforms. So on one side, you've got the people who are pro list on multiple platforms, list on as many as you can, whether you do it manually or you use a service like a List Perfectly or Vendoo or something like that, and get all your items out there, as many platforms as you can. On the other side of that, there is the school of thought of focusing 100% of your time and effort on one platform. Now, I'm kind of leaning toward the side of multiple platforms. Well, I don't necessarily agree you need to do all of them. I don't think you need to have all your eggs in just one basket. And for this reason right here. Now, I get the idea of putting all your time and effort into one platform, especially eBay, because eBay is the largest platform. There's more people, more buyers. So I understand putting your effort into that, but at the same time, within a day, eBay can pull the rug out from under you and then your sales are gone. Now, especially if you do this full time, it's a bigger deal in my opinion, because they take that away from you. They suspend your account. You can't get back on. You can't sell. What are you going to do? Then you're basically starting from scratch if you're not using other platforms. So I lean towards the multiple platforms. Currently, I'm really only selling on two, which is eBay and Poshmark. Now, I agree that you have to put time and effort into both of them or all of them, depending on how many you do. And it's a lot to keep up with because you kind of have to do double work, especially if you do things manually. Now, I'm big on processes and refining processes and making things faster and ways of doing things, and I'll make another video on this later, but I have a specific way of starting with pictures, which I use my phone. You can see my photos set up behind me. I've been working on stuff today. Take pictures on my phone. I upload there to Poshmark. I go to eBay. I start making my drafts, get my titles. I copy titles from eBay to Poshmark, and then descriptions get copied in, fill out all the details, and then I upload pictures to eBay from my phone as well. So I can kind of go over that later, but that's kind of my thought on why it's important to use multiple platforms. Obviously, it depends on what you sell, whether you're clothing, shoes, that sort of thing like myself, or if you're an everything seller. Now, if you sell a lot of hard goods, golf clubs, I mean, a little bit of everything, then definitely eBay and probably Mercari or something like that's going to be your best bet. But find those right platforms that are going to be best for you. There's multiple out there. They're all great. If you put time and effort into all of them, you can make them all successful. So I've been reselling since 2018. Most of the time it's been very casual, part-time. I hadn't put a whole lot into it. And especially like Poshmark, well, both platforms, but Poshmark sales have been not a whole lot there. At one point, I was even going to give up on that platform. And then I decided, before I did that, let me take and focus, really refine these processes, take what I do on eBay, get that down, and move that same thought, that same thing over to Poshmark, and really focus on it and do a lot with it. Well, when I did that in 2021, my sales shot through the roof. Compared to what they were, like maybe under $1,000 for the whole year previously, to almost $5,000 in 2021. So that's that big of a difference just by, okay, you guys want the big secret? The big secret that's works on every platform? You have to be consistent. That's it. That's the magic key. Consistent, list every single day. And the other thing is list the same amount of items every single day. Whether you're starting out, that's 1, 2, 3, 5 items. List that number of items every single day for a period of time, and your sales will increase. Increase that number. Get those processes down. Get things together. It's going to increase. So currently I'm sitting at 20. excuse me, sitting at 20 a day right now. I've been up to 30 at one point. I came back down to like 15 while I was working on some inventory issues and trying to get some things cleaned up. So currently I'm sitting at 20 a day right now, and that's 20 on both platforms. I can take, as long as I have inventory and everything is prepped and ready to go, I can take 20 pictures less than 30 minutes. So that's not a big deal. Takes me 9 to 12 minutes or so to get things uploaded from my phone to the platform. And then to sit down and make my drafts, it takes me about a minute each. So that's a minute on your eBay listing. Item specifics, fill everything out, get it done. Over on Poshmark, same thing. Once you get pictures uploaded, you copy your descriptions over, fill out all the specifics, about a minute or so on each one. So if you're doing 20 a day, 30 minutes on pictures, 40 minutes on listing, say 80 minutes if you're, not super fast at it, so not super comfortable with it. So you're talking an hour and a half, 2 hours. You could potentially be done if you don't have any distractions, and you can just work right through and get it all done. So it is possible to do both platforms and be successful on both platforms. So that's why I agree. It's kind of like investing. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You don't put all your money into the stock market, into one fund. You spread things out, you diversify. Same thing with your business. You don't want to put everything into one platform, especially when you're a third party selling on another platform. You're at the mercy of everybody else. So you don't get to control. It's not your website. You don't get any of the say. So they can basically cut you off at any time. So you have to spread things out. Now, don't spread yourself too thin. I don't agree that you should go all 9, 15, 20 platforms, however many there might be right now, because then that gets overwhelming and then you end up losing things, because account health and your metrics are very, very important, whether it's eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, doesn't matter which one it is. So those things are important. So don't spread yourself too thin that you can't keep up with it, you can't take care of business, but you have to diversify. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself in a lot of trouble. So anyway, that's my little video, my rant for today. I just wanted to touch on that. It seemed to be kind of a big thing going on in the reseller community right now. So definitely, if you're starting out, let me know. If you have questions, eBay, Poshmark, reselling in general, put those comments down below. I'd love to help people, love to help you guys if you got any questions. If you like videos like this, please hit that thumbs up. It does help. Subscribe if you have not. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks.